March 1994 was judged by Mrs. Helen Banks. She had 195 boxes, giving a total of 234 entries. We start off with Class 1 Minor Puppy Dog, 15 entered, 1 absent. Balaboo 9 Carat Gold, Birchwood the Brigadier, Dollar Gamble at Alex Val, Sampay Skymaster, Winniwook Foster, Hellraiser at Santana, Dumpy Spark, Mulbray Really Keen, Blue Pines Ballesteros, Bear Dawn Heartthrob, Suzanne Carr Beneficial, Chippendale Tinker's Challenge, Mr. Raider, and Freedom Fighter for Rafos. The first will be seen in Class 1 Minor Puppy Dog is number 84, Balaboo 9 Carat Gold, owned and bred by Mr. John and Mrs. Brenda Graham, signed by Bucksteps Going for Gold at Glenfall, out of New Barn Red Velvet at Balaboo, born 16th of the 8th, 93. Balaboo 9 Carat Gold. Balaboo 9 Carat Gold. Balaboo 9 Carat Gold. $149 Birchwood the Brigadier, ordered bred by Mr. Leroy and Mrs. Lynn Robbins, signed by Tygarth Duranson at Glenfall, out of Glenfall Pixelated, born 20th of the 7th, 93. Birchwood the Brigadier. Birchwood the Brigadier. Birchwood the Brigadier. $105 Gamble at Alex Val, owned by S. Johnson, bred by Briggs, signed by New Barn Alexander of Balaboo, out of Dolly D, born 21st of the 6th, 93. And also edited in Class 2 Puppy Dog, Dollar Gamble at Alex Val. Dollar Gamble at Alex Val. Dollar Gamble at Alex Val. $101 Sampay Skymaster, owned and bred by Mr. Ralph and Mrs. Susan Huntley, signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Brand's theme song at Sampay, born 5th of the 9th, 93. Sampay Skymaster. Sampay Skymaster. Sampay Skymaster. Samfei Skymaster. (182) Winniework Foster, owned and bred by Mr. Ivor and Mrs. Maureen Ward Davis, Miss Julie Brown and Mr. Tim Hutchings. Signed by Champion Fletcher at Sunhawk Norwich, out of Hell of a Bustle at Winniework, on 4th of the 7th, 93. Winniework Foster. Winniework Foster. Winniework Foster. (188) Hellraiser at Santana, owned by Mrs. Burnett Whitfield, bred by Mr. Ivor and Mrs. Maureen Ward Davis, Miss Julie Brown and Mr. Tim Hutchings. Signed by Champion Fletcher at Sunhawk Norwich, out of Hell of a Bustle at Winniework, on 4th of the 7th, 93. Hellraiser at Santana. Hellraiser at Santana. Hellraiser at Santana. Hellraiser at Santana. Number 65, Dunphy Spark, owned by Mrs. Pamela Farquhar, bred by Crosthwaite, said by Champion Tonitron O'Glory of Wild Axe, out of Walk On Sunday Best, on 28th of the 7th, 93, and also entered in Class 2, Puppy Dog. Dunphy Spark. Once again, number 65, Dunphy Spark. Dunphy Spark. Dunphy Spark. (164) Mowbray Really Keen, owned by R.W. and L. Taylor, bred by Mr. Stewart and Mrs. Janice Brasher, signed by Santanogue's Bertie's Boy, out of Mowbray Ryan's Daughter, on 10th of the 9th, 93. Mowbray Really Keen. Mowbray Really Keen. Mowbray Really Keen. (115) Blue Pines Ballesteros, owned and bred by Mrs. Sheila Law, signed by Champion Norwich Sunhawk Wanneroo, out of Champion Blue Pines Forest Fern, born 26th of the 6th, 93. Blue Pines Ballesteros. Blue Pines Ballesteros. 171 Fair Dawn Heartthrob, owned by Mr. Dave and Mrs. Irene Thorpe, bred by Miss Sue Harvey and Mr. Rodney Hughes. Signed by champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Fair Dawn Blue Bonnet, born 10th of the 9th, 93. Fair Dawn Heartthrob. Fair Dawn Heartthrob. Fair Dawn Heartthrob. Number 37, Suzanne Carr Beneficial, owner bred by Ms. Dams Sandra and Suzanne Carter, signed by Jippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr, out of Suzanne Carr An Illusion, born 11th of the 7th, 93. Suzanne Carr Beneficial. Suzanne Carr Beneficial. Suzanne Carr Beneficial. Number 33, Jippendale Tinker's Challenge, owner bred by Mrs. R. Caldwell, signed by Lynn Pine Tinker, out of Jippendale Bobby's Girl, on 1st of the 9th, 93. Jippendale Tinker's Challenge. Jippendale Tinker's Challenge. Jippendale Tinker's Challenge. Jippendale Tinker's Challenge. Number 48, Mr. Raider, owned by Mr. and Mrs. W. Collins, bred by Mr. Mick and Mrs. Jean Harding, signed by Sules Whatever You Want for Manic, out of Once Upon a Time at Trinaka, born 9th of the 8th, 93, and being shown by Mrs. Jean Harding. Mr. Raider. Mr. Raider. Mr. Raider. Number 89, Freedom Fighter for Rafos, owned by Mr. Philip and Mrs. Barbara Greenway, and bred by Mrs. M. Parr, signed by champion Fair Dawn Phineas Pong, out of Rafos Burning Bright, born 20th of the 6th, 93, and also entered in Class 2 Puppy Dog. Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Malibu 9 Carat Gold. Birchwood the Brigadier. Dollar Gamble at Alex Val. Sampay Skymaster. Winnerwork Foster. Hellraiser at Santana. Dumpy Spark. Mowbray Really Keen. Blue Pines Ballesteros. Suzanne Carr Beneficial. Fair Dawn Heartthrob. Chippendale Tinker's Challenge. Mr. Raider. And Freedom Fighter for Rafos. First was Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Second, Malibu 9 Carat Gold. Third, Winniework Foster. Reserve Mr. Raider. And VHC Blue Pines Ballesteros. Mr. Raider. Winniework Foster. Malibu 9 Carat Gold. And once again, first minor puppy dog was Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Class 2 puppy dog, 18 entered, 2 previously seen as 6 absent seen. Boxo, Stupid Cupid, Bulbo, Lucky Chance, Surfstone, Hot Property, Seacrest, Summersby, Surfstone, Murphy himself, Huttonvale, High Command at Seacrest, Walk On, Shot in the Dark, Distinguished Dandy, Camdevale, Here We Go Again, Mr. Motivator at Casaton, and previously seen Dumpy Spark and Freedom Fighter for Rafos. Those will be seen in Class 2. Puppy dog is number 158, Boxco Stupid Cupid, owner bred by J.N. and S. Smith, signed by Braxburn Capanissim, out of Doton Dunners at Boxco, born 15th of the 4th, 93. Boxco Stupid Cupid. Boxco Stupid Cupid. Boxco Stupid Cupid. Number 45, Bulbo Lucky Chance, owner bred by Mr. and Mrs. Sally Clure, signed by champion Norwich Sunhawk Wanneroo, out of acronym Dawn's Teddy Bear at Bulbo, on 22nd of the 3rd, 93. Bulbo Lucky Chance. Bulbo Lucky Chance. Bulbo Lucky Chance. Number 14, Surfstone Hot Property, owned by Miss B. Bell, bred by Mrs. Val Stinton, signed by champion Tiger Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Surfstone Susanna, born 4th of the 6th, 93, and also in Class 4 maiden dog. Surfstone Hot Property. Surfstone Hot Property. Surfstone Hot Property. Number 67, Seacrest Summersby, owned by Mr. Mick and Mrs. Lorraine Fisher, bred by Mrs. Claire Kay, side by Champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Champion Comedy of Errors at Skelder, born 5th of the 6th, 93. Seacrest Summersby. Seacrest Summersby. Seacrest Summersby. Seacrest Summersby. (148) Surfstone Murphy himself, owned by Miss Dams Roby and Mrs. Bell Stinton, and bred by Mrs. Bell Stinton, side by Champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Surfstone Susanna, born 4th of the 6th, 93. Surfstone Murphy himself. Surfstone Murphy himself. Surfstone Murphy himself. Surfstone Murphy himself. (109) Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest, owned by Mrs. Claire Kay, bred by Mrs. Angela Harper, side by Champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Hutton Vale Highlight, born 18th of the 5th, 93. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. (138) Walk On Shot in the Dark, owned and bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, side by Champion Norwich Sunhawk Wanneroo, out of Champion Walk On Going Dutch, born 11th of the 4th, 93. Walk On Shot in the Dark. 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 132 Distinguished Dandy, owned by Mr. A. McGill, bred by Ballantyne, side by Manic Midnight Madness of Hillroy, out of Alex Val Strawberry Blonde, born 23rd of the 4th, 93, and also entered in class 4 Maiden Dog. Distinguished Dandy. Distinguished Dandy. Distinguished Dandy. 170. Cantervale, Here We Go Again. Owner bred by T and G Thompson. Signed by Walk On Back to the Future out of Socotra's Naomi. Born 20th of the 4th, 93. And also in a classes 3, 4, 5, 8 and 10. Junior dog, maiden dog, novice dog, limit dog and special open dog. Cantervale, Here We Go Again. Cantervale, Here We Go Again. Number 4, Mr. Motivator at Cazaton, owned by Mr. Tony and Mrs. Karen Albertines, bred by Mrs. Jane Eugene, signed by Champion Norwich Sunhawk Wanneroo, out of Cazaton Jazz and Blues, born 19th of the 5th, 93. Mr. Motivator at Cazaton. Mr. Motivator at Cazaton. Mr. Motivator at Cazaton. Mr. Motivator at Cazaton. Boxco Stupid Cupid, Bobo Lucky Chance, Surfstone Hot Property, Seacrest Summersby, Surfstone Murphy himself, Huttonvale High Command at Seacrest, Walk On Shot in the Dark, Distinguished Dandy, Cantervale, Here We Go Again, Mr. Motivator at Cazaton, and previously seen Freedom Fighter for Rapos and Dumpy Spark. First was Huttonvale High Command at Seacrest, second Freedom Fighter for Rapos, third Mr. Motivator at Cazaton, reserve Walk On Shot in the Dark, and VHC Surfstone Hot Property. Walk On Shot in the Dark, Mr. Motivator at Cazaton, Freedom Fighter for Rapos, and once again first Class 2 puppy dog was Huttonvale High Command at Seacrest. Move on to Class 3 Junior Dog, 8 entered, 1 previously seen. Cherrygate Careless Love, Glenfall Bootlegger, Harmore Spibs Trade, Ginny Brooks Jet Setter, Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum, Romero Beaujolais, and Hillthorn Dancer Classique. The first will be seen in Class 3 Junior Dog is number 121, Cherrygate Careless Love, owned by Mr. Austin and Mrs. Pam Lowry, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Trevor Peak. Signed by Janos de la Irma of Linpine, out of Linpine Porsche of Cherrygate, born 19th of the 1st, 93. Cherrygate Careless Love. Cherrygate Careless Love. Cherrygate Careless Love. Cherrygate, Careless Love. Cherrygate, Careless Love. Number 27, Glenfall Bootlegger, owned and bred by Mrs. Pam Broughton, signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator out of Champion Glenfall Clever Claws, born 11th of the 12th, 92. Glenfall Bootlegger. Glenfall Bootlegger. Glenfall Bootlegger. $194 Harmore Spiff's Trade. Owned and bred by Mrs. Maureen Wright, signed by Blue Cap up and away to Harmore, out of Harmore Totter's Trade, born 30th of the 9th, 92. Harmore Spiff's Trade. Harmore Spiff's Trade. Harmore Spiff's Trade. Number 25, Ginny Brooks Jet Setter, owned and bred by Mrs. Wendy Brooks, signed by Champion Tonitron True Glory, out of Revlock Future Treasure of Ginny Brooks, born 13th of the 2nd, 93. Ginny Brooks Jet Setter. Ginny Brooks Jet Setter.
Brief in a second, look.
Ginny Brooks Jet Setter.
Thank you.
Ginny Brooks Jet Setter. 44, Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum, owned by Mrs. Carol Chippendale, bred by Mr. Vince and Mrs. Annabelle Zamet, signed by Santon Oaks Ringo Red out of Sher Khan's Kind of Magic at Santon Oaks, born 9th of the 2nd, 93. Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum. Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum. Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum. $157 Hillthorn Dancer Classique, owned by Mr. Arthur and Mrs. Ann Simpson and Mr. Chris Oldham, and bred by Mr. Arthur and Mrs. Ann Simpson. Signed by Rustar Playtime out of Blam Doree of Hillthorn, born 12th of the 2nd, 92. And also entered in Class 6, Tyro Dog, and being shown by Mr. Philip Greenway. Hillthorn Dancer Classique. Hillthorn Dancer Classique. Hillthorn Dancer Classique. Hillthorn Dancer Classic. 114 Romero Beaujolais. Owned and bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw. Signed by champion Tigard Pasharank at Seacrest out of Genroy Popsicle for Belmont. Born 13th of the 11th, 92. And also entered in class 4 maiden dog. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Beaujolais. Cherrygate Careless Love. Glenfall Bootlegger. Armour Spivs Trade. Ginny Brooks Jet Setter. Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum. Hillthorn Dancer Classique. Romero Beaujolais. And previously seen Candervale, Here We Go Again. First was Glenfall Bootlegger. Second, Romero Beaujolais. Third, Armour Spivs Trade. Reserve, Ginny Brooks Jet Setter. And BHC Santon Oaks Red Hot Prospect for My Lycum. Ginny Brooks Jet Setter. Armour Spivs Trade. Romero Beaujolais, and once again first junior dog was Glenfall Bootlegger. Now move on to class 4 maiden dog. 9 entered, 3 previously seen, 1 absent. We've seen Caltech Variation on Yosimar, Sules Whatever It Takes, Genroy Fine Wine of Woodywood, Volcanic Dyke Devil, Fair Dawn Ace of Spades at Eastlake. And previously seen, not necessarily in this order, is Surfstone Hot Property, Distinguished Dandy and Candervale, Here We Go Again. And the first one we're seeing in class 4 maiden dog is number 183. Caltech Variation on Yosimar, owned by Mr. Brian and Mrs. Sheila Watson, bred by Thane, signed by Yosimar Innuendo, out of Love on the Rocks, born 21st of the 1st, 93. Caltech Variation on Yosimar. Caltech Variation on Yosimar. Caltech Variation on Yosimar. Caltech Variation on Yosimar. 179 Sules Whatever It Takes, owned by Mr. Andrew, Mrs. Pat Barney, bred by Mrs. Sue Drinkwater. Signed by champion Bittersharp Raw, out of champion Fair Dawn Whatever Next at Sules. Born 10th of the 3rd, 93, and also entered in class 5 novice dog. Sules Whatever It Takes. Sules Whatever It Takes. Sules Whatever It Takes. Sules Whatever It Takes. 180 Genroy Fine Wine of Woodywood, owned by Mr. Ivor and Mrs. Maureen Ward Davis, Miss Julie Brown and Mr. Tim Hutching. Bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend. Signed by champion Tigard Pasharank of Seacrest, out of Genroy Watercorker, born 9th of the 3rd, 93. Genroy Fine Wine of Winiwak. Genroy Fine Wine of Winiwak. Genroy Fine Wine of Winiwak. One 4-2 Volcanic Dyke Devil. Owned by A and I Murphy, bred by Harvey, signed by Bonnet v. Bilanga of Marbleton, out of Yosimar Sweet Painted Lady, born 2nd of the 6th, 92, and also entered in class 5 novice dog. Volcanic Dyke Devil. Volcanic Dyke Devil. Volcanic Dyke Devil. Number 40, Bear Dawn Ace of Spades at Eastlake. Owned by Mr. D.G. Caulfield, bred by Miss Sue Harvey. Signed by Bear Dawn Joker in the Pipe, and at Bear Dawn Spit and Polish. Born 12th of the 2nd, 92. Bear Dawn Ace of Spades at Eastlake. 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 Caltech Variation on Yosimar. Sules Whatever It Takes. Genroy Fine Wine of Winiwak. Volcanic Dyke Devil. Bear Dawn Ace of Spades at Eastlake. And previously seen Surfstone Hot Property. Distinguished Dandy. And Cantervale Here We Go Again. First was Genroy Fine Wine of Winiwak. Second, Surfstone Hot Property. Third, Bear Dawn Ace of Spades at Eastlake. Reserve Caltech Variation on Yosimar. And BHC Sules Whatever It Takes. Caltech Variation on Yosimar. Bear Dawn Ace of Spades at Eastlake. Second was Surfstone Hot Property. Once again, first maiden dog was Genroy Fine Wine of Winiwak. We now move on to Class 5, a novice dog. 8 entered, 3 previously seen, 1 absent. Cherry Side Manhattan. Takane Simply Red. Walk on Rough and Tough. Drum Joan Lad. And previously seen Sules Whatever It Takes and Volcanic Dyke Devil. Now the first one we've seen in Class 5 and novice dog is number 187. Cherry Side Manhattan, owned and bred by Mr. David Webb, side by champion Glenmore the Gladiator out of Cherry Side, Golden, Virginia, born 1st of the 1st, 93. Cherry Side Manhattan. Cherry Side Manhattan. Cherry Side Manhattan. Cherry Side Manhattan. Cherryside, Manhattan.
It's
102, Turkane, Simply Red. Owned and bred by Miss Anne Ingram. Signed by champion Ashka Abel, seaman of Seafell, out of Turkane Turnover. Born 30th of the 10th, 92. Turkane, Simply Red. Turkane, Simply Red. Turkane, Simply Red. Turkane, Simply Red. (118) Walk On, Rough and Tough. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. P.A. Line, bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller. Signed by Walk On Dutch Courage, out of Walk On Monopoly. Born 29th of the 3rd, 92. And also entered in classes 6 and 10. Tyro Dog, Special Open Dog. Walk On, Rough and Tough. 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 One, 2, 0. Drum Joan Ladd. Owned by Mrs. J. Logan, bred by Cuthbert. Signed by Kilgrammy's Real Tie-In. Out of Kilgrammy's Cassandra. Out of 28, born 28th of the 8th, 92. Drum Joan Ladd. Once again signed by Kilgrammy's Real Thing, out of Kilgrammy's Cassandra. Born 28th of the 8th, 92. Drum Joan Ladd. Drum Joan Ladd. Drum Joan Ladd. Cherryside, Manhattan. Turkane, Simply Red. Walk On, Rough and Tough. Drum Joan Ladd, and previously seen Sules, Whatever It Takes. Volcanic Dyke Devil, and Candervale, Here We Go Again. First was Cherryside, Manhattan. Second, Turkane, Simply Red. Third, Walk On, Rough and Tough. Reserve, Sules, Whatever It Takes. PHC, Candervale, Here We Go Again. Sules, Whatever It Takes. Walk On, Rough and Tough. Turkane, Simply Red. And once again first, Novice Dog was Cherryside, Manhattan. Now move on to Class 6, Tyro Dog. 6 entered, 2 previously seen. Barbarossa, Matador, Magic. Serenac, Total Confusion. Haldane, Seahawk from Trywell. Autumn Vale, High Treason. And previously seen Hillthorn, Dancer Classic, Walk On, Rough and Tough. And the first one we seen in Class 6 Tyro Dog is number 87, Barbarossa, Matador Magic. Owner bred by Mr. Arthur and Mrs. Doreen Greaves, signed by Spanish champion Janos de la Irma of Linpine, out of New Lathe fresh arrival at Barbarossa, for 5th of the 9th, 92. Barbarossa Matador Magic. Barbarossa Matador Magic. Barbarossa Matador Magic. Number 61, Saranac Total Confusion. Owner bred by Mrs. Sandra Donald. Signed by Walk On Teetotal out of Yosimar Love Over Gold. On 5th of the 6th, 92. They also entered in Class 10 Special Open Dog and being shown by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield. Saranac Total Confusion. Saranac Total Confusion. Saranac Total Confusion. Saranac Total Confusion.
Right, David's fried off as we kiss him off. No, we don't. It's a question mark.
Now I say sorry. I'll give it a
Saranac Total Confusion. (112) Aldane Seahawk from Triwell, owned by Mrs. Angela Kennett and Duncan. Bred by Duncan, signed by Mantim Optimist at Triwell, out of Aldane Golden Chiffon, on 18th of the 1st, 92. Aldane Seahawk from Triwell. Aldane Seahawk from Triwell. Aldane Seahawk from Triwell. 95, Hutton Vale High Treason. Owner bred by Mrs. Angela Harper, signed by champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Hutton Vale High Light, on 8th of the 8th, 92. Hutton Vale High Treason. Hutton Vale High Treason. Hutton Vale High Treason. Hutton Vale High Treason. Barbarossa Matador Magic. Saranac Total Confusion. Aldane Seahawk from Triwell. Hutton Vale High Treason. Hillthorn Dancer Classique. And Walk On Rough and Tough. First was Saranac Total Confusion. Second, Aldane Seahawk from Triwell. Third, Barbarossa Matador Magic. Reserve, Hutton Vale High Treason. And VHC Walk On Rough and Tough. Hutton Vale High Treason. Barbarossa Matador Magic. Aldane Seahawk from Triwell. And once again, first Tyro Dog was Saranac Total Confusion. We now move on to Class 7, postgraduate dog. 15 entered, 1 absent. Lomali, who's in favour now? Alcamars the Puzzler, Midas Suburban Commando, Genroy Edge of Darkness, Lichdale Just in Time, Wilcotta Deputy Dog, Macallan Bohemian Rhapsody, Gallus Games Master at Corryford, Hilroy High Falutin, Fair Dawn Game Set and Match, Cumhoff Lonsdale, Blue Pines Cherokee, Santana Wee Snifter, and Rujo Road Warrior. The first one we've seen in Class 7 postgraduate dog is number 78, Lomali, who's in favour now. Owner bred by Mrs. Lily Goodwin, signed by Donny Moore, typical male at Lomali, out of Mindenwood Martini Bianco or Lomali, on 31st of the 7th, 93. Lomali, who's in favour now. Lomali, who's in favour now. Lomali, who's in favour now. 53, Alcamars the Puzzler, ordered by AJ and M. Cowan, signed by Trinarca's Time Has Come, out of Walk On Puzzle for Socotra, on 4th of the 7th, 91. Alcamars the Puzzler. Alcamars the Puzzler. Alcamars the Puzzler. Alcamars the Puzzler. Number 68, Midas Suburban Commando, owned and bred by Mr. Kevin and Mrs. Sharon Fitzgerald, signed by champion Ashgate Abel Seaman of Seafeld, out of Marvin Melba at Midas, on 3rd of the 7th, 92. Midas Suburban Commando. Midas Suburban Commando. Midas Suburban Commando. Midas Suburban Commando. One 74, Genroy Edge of Darkness, owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend, signed by champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of champion Genroy Lot Less Bother, on 17th of the 12th, 91. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Number 17, Lichdale Just in Time, owned by Best and Tyndall and bred by Tyndall. Signed by Hot Chocolate of Malibu out of Lichdale Blue Pearl, on 6th of the 6th, 92, and also entered in Class 9 Open Dog. Lichdale Just in Time. Lichdale Just in Time. Lichdale just in time. Lichdale just in time. '63 Real Cotter Deputy Dog, owned and bred by Mr. and Mrs. P. Duffy, signed by Champion Skeld Singing Sleuth, out of Abbeythorn Moonlighting at Carmondine, born 21st of the 5th, 92, and also a Class 10 Special Open Dog. Real Cotter Deputy Dog. Real Cotter Deputy Dog. Real Cotter Deputy Dog. '163 Macallan Bohemian Rhapsody, owned by Miss Judith Taylor, bred and shown by Mrs. Marion Granger, signed by Champion Jacoba the President, out of Magic Frost at Marvin, on 10th of the 7th, 92. Macallan Bohemian Rhapsody. Macallan Bohemian Rhapsody. Macallan Bohemian Rhapsody. Macallan Bohemian Rhapsody. '129 Gallus Games Master at Corryford, owned by P and L McCorry, bred by Cowie, signed by Bucksteps going for gold at Glenfall, out of Salden Gold Stripes, born 19th of the 2nd, 92, and also entered in Class 10 Special Open Dog. Gallus Games Master at Corryford. Gallus Games Master at Corryford. Gallus Games Master at Corryford. Number 11, Hilroy Highfalutin, owned by Mrs. Betty Assel, bred by Mrs. Margaret Sandilands, signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Langdorf Satin and Lace of Hilroy, born 6th of the 9th, 92. Hilroy Highfalutin. Hilroy Highfalutin. Hilroy Highfalutin. Hilroy Highfalutin. Number 85, Fair Dawn Game, Set and Match, owned by Mr. Bill and Mrs. Joan Graham, bred by Miss Sue Harvey, signed by Champion Beliga Rigoletto of Holwell, out of Bohan Go for Glory with Fair Dawn, born 5th of the 8th, 92, and being shown by Mr. Dave Thorpe. Fair Dawn Game, Set and Match. Fair Dawn, game, set and match. Fair Dawn, game, set and match. One 119 Cumhoff Lonsdale, owner bred by Mr. Jeff and Mrs. Rita Lloyd, signed by Revluck Rainbow Quest at Rayfoss, out of Santa Noakes Hells a Poppin at Cumhoff, born 20th of the 10th, 91. Cumhoff Lonsdale. Cumhoff Lonsdale. Cumhoff Lonsdale. Cumhoff Lonsdale.
Again.
23 Blue Pines Cherokee, owned by Miss Dams Norma Brooke and Chris Ellingworth, bred by Mrs. Sheila Law. Signed by Champion Mitchum of Sunhawk Norwich, out of Champion Blue Pines Forest Flame, born 13th of the 5th, 90. Blue Pines Cherokee. Blue Pines Cherokee. Blue Pines Cherokee. Blue Pines Cherokee. One 90 Sultana Wee Snifter, owner bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield, signed by Glenfall the Vigilante at Porth, out of Sultana Hot Toddy, born 16th of the 1st, 91. Sultana Wee Snifter. 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 93 Rujo Road Warrior, owned and bred by Mr. Mick and Mrs. Jean Harding. Signed by Sules Whatever You Want Formatic, out of Once Upon a Time at Tranarca, on 31st of the 7th, 92. Rujo Road Warrior. Rujo Road Warrior. Rujo Road Warrior. Grujo Road Warrior. Lomali, who's in favour now? Alkumar's The Puzzler. Maida's Suburban Commando. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Lichdale Just in Time. Rilcotta Deputy Dog. Buchanan Bohemian Rhapsody. Gallus Game Master at Corriford. Hilroy Highfalutin. Bear Dawn Game Set and Match. Cumhoff Lonsdale. Blue Pines Cherokee. Santana Wee Snifter. And Rujo Road Warrior. First was Genroy Edge of Darkness. Second, Rujo Road Warrior. Third, Blue Pines Cherokee. Reserve Santana Wee Snifter. PHC Fair Dawn Game Set and Match. Santana Wee Snifter. Blue Pines Cherokee. Rujo Road Warrior, and once again first postgraduate dog was Genroy Edge of Darkness. Now we move on to class number 8, Limit Dog. 10 entered, 3 absent. We've seen Walk On Teetotal, Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear, Cherryside Cabarello, Tiger Duranson of Glenfall, Rocking Ronnie of San Oaks. And the first one to be seen in class 8, Limit Dog. Once again, 10 entered and 3 absent is number 162, Walk On Teetotal. Owned by Mr. Bobby and Mrs. Alison Strawn, bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller. Side by Dolph, the Bew Farm of Marbleton. Out of Walk On Pleasantly Pickled, on 12th of the 10th, 90. Walk On Teetotal. Walk On Teetotal. Walk On Teetotal. Walk On Teetotal. 147 Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear, owned by PJ and JB Roberts, bred by Mrs. Glennis Ellison, signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Genroy Lackadaisical, born 6th of the 12th, 88. And also entered in class 10, Special Open Dog. Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear. Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear. Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear. 186 Cherryside Cabarello, owned and bred by Mr. David Webb, side by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Cherryside, Golden, Virginia, on 24th of the 4th, 92. Cherryside Cabarello. Cherryside Cabarello. Cherryside Cabarello. Cherryside Cabarello. 29, Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall, owned and bred by Mrs. Pam Broughton. Owned by Mrs. Pam Broughton and bred by Miss Sheila Cartwright. Signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator out of Tygarth Okarakan, 1/4 of the 3rd, 91. Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall. Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall. Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall. '75, Rocky Ronnie of Santon Oaks, owned by Mrs. Val Garrison and bred by Tuck, signed by Santon Oaks Ringo Red, out of Nampak Dragonfly, 17th of the 11th, 91, and being shown by Mr. Vince Zammit. Rocking Ronnie of Santon Oaks. 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 Number 3, Henderson Chili Pepper, owned and bred by Mr. Allen and Mrs. Hazel Airley, signed by Camsail Tiger Rag out of Sorceress of Seafar, born 18th of the 7th, 89. Henderson Chili Pepper. Henderson Chili Pepper. Henderson Chili Pepper. Henderson Chili Pepper. Number 35, Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr, owned by Ms. Dams Sandra and Suzanne Carter and bred by Caldwell. Signed by Suzanne Carr Alcoholic out of Chippendale's Bobby's Hotshot, born 5th of the 7th, 92. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Walk on Teetotal, Belmont the Entertainer of J. Bear, Cherryside Caparello, Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall, Rocking Ronnie of Santon Oaks, Henderson Chili Pepper, and Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. First was Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Second, Walk on Teetotal. Third, Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall. Reserve, Rocking Ronnie of Santon Oaks. VHC Cherryside Cabarello. Rocking Ronnie of Santon Oaks. Tygarth Gironson at Glenfall. Walk on Teetotal, and once again first limit dog was Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. And move on to Class 20 Open Dog. 7 entered, 1 previous seen, 2 absent. Champion Private Eye, Blue Pines.
Okay.
Champion Jacoba, the President. Walk On Dutch Courage. And Champion Bucksteps, Charlie Brown. And previous seen, Lidgedale, Just in Time. First one seen in Class 9 Open Dog is 116. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Owned and bred by Mrs. Sheila Law. Signed by Champion Skelda Singing Sleuth. Out of Blue Pines, Grace and Favour. Born 16th of the 4th, 91. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines.
We go back to Dumfries.
Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines.
There's a biscuit in my bag.
That's the same order.
Number 60, Champion Jacoba, the President. Owned and bred by Mr. Fred and Miss Eileen Davies. Signed by Champion Fair Dawn Pheasant Plucker out of Penzing, Silver Sonata at Jacoba. On 4th of the 6th, 88. Champion Jacoba, the President. Champion Jacoba, the President. Champion Jacoba, the President. Champion Jacoba, the President. (135) Walk On Dutch Courage. Owned and bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller. Signed by Dolph, the Bew Farm of Marbleton. Out of Walk On of Pleasantly Pickled. Born 12th of the 10th, 90. Walk On Dutch Courage. Walk On Dutch Courage.
How much then?
Walk On Dutch Courage.
Was that the one that you ate? Tell us about it, John.
Walk On Dutch Courage. (192) Champion Bucksteps, Charlie Brown. Owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Whittaker. Signed by Champion Corinne Ryan Dry. Out of Bucksteps, Easy Virtue. On 3rd of the 4th, 92. Champion Bucksteps, Charlie Brown. 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 Champion Private Eye, Blue Pines. Champion Jacoba, the President. Walk On Dutch Courage. Champion Bucksteps, Charlie Brown. And brief scene, Lichdale, Just in Time.
Hurrian's friend.
First was Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Second, Champion Bucksteps, Charlie Brown. Third, Champion Jacoba, the President. Reserve, Walk On Dutch Courage. And VHC, Lichdale, Just in Time. Walk On Dutch Courage. Champion Jacoba the President, Champion Bucksteps Charlie Brown, and once again first open dog was Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. We now move on to Class 10 Special Open Dog. 6 entered, all previous seen. Serenek, Total Confusion, Walk On Rough and Tough, Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear, Wilcotta Deputy Dog, Gallus Games Master at Corrigan, Wilcotta Deputy Dog, Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear, Walk On Rough and Tough, and Serenek Total Confusion. First was Serenek Total Confusion, second Walk On Rough and Tough, third Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear, reserve Wilcotta Deputy Dog, and BHC Gallus Games Master at Corriford. Belmont the Entertainer of J Bear, Walk On Rough and Tough, and once again first special open dog was Serenek Total Confusion. We now move on to Class 11 Special Solid Colour Dog. 2 entered. We've seen Dakota the Dealer and Melvix Fable. The first one we've seen in Class 11 Special Solid Colour Dog is number 56, Dakota the Dealer. Owned by Mrs. C. Davy, bred by Mr. Jim and Mrs. Singer Star. Signed by Champion Tygarth Pashrank at Seacrest. Out of Bucksteps Bric-a-Brac at Dakota. Born 23rd of the 11th, 92. Number 56, Dakota the Dealer. Dakota the Dealer. Dakota the Dealer. Dakota the Dealer. Number 16, Melvix Fable, owned and bred by Mrs. Murray Bell, signed by Melvix Jet, out of Melvix Porsche, born 25th of the 10th, 90. Melvix Fable. Melvix Fable. Melvix Fable. Melvix Fable. Dakota the Dealer. And Melvix Fable. First was Dakota the Dealer. Second, Melvix Fable. Once again, first special solid colour dog was Dakota the Dealer. We now move on to Class 12 Veteran Dog. 3 entered, 1 absent. Champion Genroy Pop My Cork to Walk On and Penaldo the Super Trooper. First one seen in Class 12 Veteran Dog is number 134. Champion Genroy Pop My Cork to Walk On. Owned by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend. Sent by Champion Tygarth Glen Morangi of Genroy, out of Genroy Whoopsie Daisy, born 17th of the 12th, 84. Champion Genroy Pop My Cork to Walk On. Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. $185. Ronaldo Super Trooper. Owned by Miss C.A. Simpson, bred by Mackin. Side by Champion Camsail Firefox. Out of She's a Lady of Pinaldo. Born 11th of the 8th, 84. Pinaldo Super Trooper. Pinaldo Super Trooper. Pinaldo Super Trooper. Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. And Pinaldo Super Trooper. First was Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. And second was Pinaldo Super Trooper. Once again, first veteran dog was Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. Now move on to unbeaten dogs. Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. Winner of a veteran dog. Dakota the dealer, winner of special solid colour dog. Champion Private Eye Blue Pines, winner of open dog. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr, winner of a limit dog. Genroy Edge of Darkness, winner postgraduate dog. Serenek Total Confusion, winner Tyra dog and special open dog. Cherryside Manhattan, winner of novice dog. Genroy Fine Wine of Winniwook, winner of maiden dog. Glenfall Bootlegger, winner of junior dog. And first puppy dog was Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Glenfall Bootlegger. Genroy Fine Wine of Winniwook. Cherryside Manhattan. Serenak Total Confusion. Serenak Total Confusion. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Dakota the dealer. Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. Champion Genroy popped my cork to walk on. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Genroy Edge of Darkness. And Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest are the final selection, or first selection for the final 5. Genroy Edge of Darkness. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. And Champion Genroy Pop My Cork to walk on. Champion Genroy Pop My Cork to walk on. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Genroy, Edge of Darkness. Hutton Vale, High Command at Seacrest. Champion Genroy, Pop My Cork to walk on. Champion Private Eye at Blue Pines. Chippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr. Genroy, Edge of Darkness. And Hutton Vale, High Command at Seacrest. Final three are Champion Genroy, Pop My Cork to walk on. Genroy, Edge of Darkness. And Hutton Vale, High Command at Seacrest. Final three challenging for the dog. Chalice certificate and reserve chalice certificate. Genroy, Edge of Darkness. Champion Genroy, Pop My Cork to walk on. Hutton Vale, High Command at Seacrest. Genroy, Edge of Darkness. And Champion Genroy, Pop My Cork to walk on. Dog CC goes to Genroy, Edge of Darkness, Dog CC winner, and Dog Reserve CC winner is Hutton Vale, High Command at Seacrest. Once again, Dog CC, Genroy, Edge of Darkness, Dog Reserve CC, Hutton Vale, High Command, Seacrest. Dog CC winner Genroy, Edge of Darkness gains his first CC today. Dog Reserve CC is Hutton Vale, High Command at Seacrest. Genroy, Edge of Darkness, Dog CC winner. Now we move on to class 13 at minor puppy pitch. 14 entered, 3 absent. And the first one we've seen in class 13 at minor puppy pitch, once again 14 entered, 3 absent, is number 83, Malibu, good as gold. Owned and bred by Mr. John and Mrs. Brenda Graham, signed by Buckstep Going for Gold at Glenbourne, out of Newbourne Red Velvet at Malibu. Born 16th of the 8th, 93. Malibu, good as gold. 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 '21 Mulbray, really sharp. Owned and bred by Mr. Stewart and Mrs. Janice Brasher. Signed by Santon Oaks and Bertie's Boy. Out of Mulbray, Ryan's daughter, 10th of the 9th, 93. Mulbray, really sharp. 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 49, Belgique Signature Tune for Manic. Owned by Mrs. Julie Cook, bred by Mr. and Mrs. L. Bennett. Signed by Soleil's Whatever You Want for Manic. Out of St. Oaks Brandy Snap for Belgique. On 24th of the 6th, 93. Belgique Signature Tune for Manic. 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 Number 39, Tygarth Pink Champers. Owned and bred by Miss Sheila Cartwright, signed by champion Norwich Sunhawk Fletcher. Out of champion Tygarth Pink Pussycat. Born 22nd of the 7th, 93, being shown by Miss Anne Ingram. Tygarth Pink Champers. Tygarth Pink Champers. Tygarth Pink Champers. One 173 Fair Dawn Passion Flower, owned by Mrs. E. Tyndale, bred by Miss Sue Harvey, signed by champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Fair Dawn Blue Bonnet, born 10th of the 9th, 93. Fair Dawn Passion Flower. Fair Dawn Passion Flower. Fair Dawn Passion Flower. Fair Dawn Passion Flower. Number 13, Drum Herc Dizzy Lizzie, owned by Mrs. S. Bain, bred by Mrs. Betty Assel, signed by Walk On Teetotal, out of Tumble Over Clever Girl, born 13th of the 7th, 93. Drum Herc Dizzy Lizzie. Drum Herc Dizzy Lizzie. Drum Herc Dizzy Lizzie. Drum Herc Dizzy Lizzie. Number 79, Lomarley Who's in Favour Now? Owned and bred by Mrs. Lily Goodwin, signed by Donnymore Typical Male at Lomarley, out of Mindenwood Martini Bianco for Lomarley, born 31st of the 7th, 93. Lomarley, Who's in Favour Now? Lomarley, Who's in Favour Now? Lomali, who's in favour now? One, two, three. Drumherk Anna Leader. Owned by N and D Lumley. Bred by Mrs. Betty Assel. Signed by Walk On Teetotal. Signed by Tumble Over Clever Girl. Born 13th of the 7th, 93, and also in class 23, special solid colour pitch. Drumherk Anna Leader. Drumherk Anna Leader. Drumherk Anna Leader. Number 70, Melvix Kiko at Marluka. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. G. Fowler. Bred by Mrs. Murray Bell. Signed by Melvix Fable. Out of Melvix Seafar Liberty Bell, born 29th of the 7th, 93. Melvix Kiko at Marluka. Melvix Kiko at Marluka. Number 38, Suzanne Carr, Lucinda Head. Owned and bred by Ernest Dams Sandra and Suzanne Carter. Signed by Suzanne Carr, Alcoholic. Out of Suzanne Carr, Jocelyn for Position. Born 9th of the 7th, 93. Suzanne Carr, Lucinda Head. Suzanne Carr, Lucinda Head. Suzanne Carr, Lucinda Head. Number 5, Khalith flogging her golly at Rattray. Owned by Mrs. Pam Allen, bred by Mr. Bob and Mrs. Lindsay Hall. Signed by champion Norwich Sunhawk Wanneroo, out of Khalith Teresa Rumpus, born 18th of the 7th, 93. Khalith flogging her golly at Rattray. Khalith flogging her golly at Rattray. Khalith flogging her golly at Rattray. Malibu good as gold. Bray really sharp. Belgique signature tune for Manic. Tygarth pink champers. Fair Dawn passion flower. Drumherk Dizzy Lizzie. Lomali, who's in favour now? Drumherk Anna Leader. Melvix Kiko at Marluka. Suzanne Carr, Lucinda Head. First was Tygarth Pink Champers. Second, Malibu Good as Gold. Third, Belgique signature tune for Manic. Reserve, Milbray's Really Sharp. BHC, Suzanne Carr, Lucinda Head. Milbray Really Sharp. Belgique signature tune for Manic. Malibu good as gold. And once again, first minor puppy bitch was Ty Garth Pink Champers. Move on to class 14 puppy bitch. There are 29 entered, 6 absent. And the first one we see in class 14, Puppy Bitch. Once again, 29 entered and 6 absent is number 66, Winniework Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. Owned by Mrs. Veronica Beaver and Mr. John Cormack, bred by Mr. Ivor and Mrs. Marion Ward Davis, Miss Judy Brown and Mr. Tim Hutchings. Signed by Romero Scott Free at Winniework, out of Santana Hullabaloo at Winniework, on 13th of the 6th, 93. Winniework Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. Winniework Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. Winniework Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. $140 Crawcart Carmen, owned by Montgomery and Crawford, bred by Crawford, signed by Manic Midnight Badness of Hilroy, out of Corrie Flower of Scotland, born 31st of the 5th, 93. Crawcart Carmen. Crawcart Carmen. Crawcart Carmen. $139 Walk-On Ulterior Motive. Owned and bred by Miss Yvonne Miller, signed by champion Norwich Sunhawk Wanneroo, and of champion Walk-On Going Dutch, for 11th of the 4th, 93. Walk-On Ulterior Motive. Walk-On Ulterior Motive. Walk-On Ulterior Motive. $97 Tonag Moment of Glory. Owned and bred by Mr. A. Hooman and Miss A. McLachlan. Signed by champion Genroy Pop by Cork to Walk On, out of Walk On Golden Delicious, on 5th of the 4th, 93. And also at a class 22 special open pitch. Tonag Moment of Glory. Tonag Moment of Glory. Tonag Moment of Glory. Tonag Moment of Glory. $151 Hilroy Harem Scarum. Owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Salinan. Signed by Manic Midnight Madness of Hilroy, out of Katie Croft Angelique of Hilroy, born 12th of the 6th, 93. Hilroy Harem Scarum. Hilroy Harem Scarum. Hilroy Harem Scarum. Hilroy Harem Scarum. Hilroy Harum Scarum. Number 1, Taranut Highland Nectar, owned by Mr. R.W. Adam and bred by Mrs. Wannell, signed by Manic Midnight Madness of Hilroy, out of Katie Croft Calendar Girl, born 26th of the 5th, 93, and also had his classes 16 and 22, maiden bitch and special open bitch. Taranut Highland Nectar. 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 Number 88, Minderwood Sophia of Barbarossa, owned by Mr. Arthur and Mrs. Doreen Greaves, bred by Mr. Arthur Buttons, signed by Langbarn Triple Tipple out of Minderwood Petite Atoil, born 22nd of the 4th, 93. Minderwood Sophia of Barbarossa. Minderwood Sophia of Barbarossa. Minderwood Sophia of Barbarossa. Number 59, Jacob, or Almost an Angel, owned by Mr. Fred and Mrs. Eileen Davies, bred by Mr. Rob Nightingale, signed by Champion Jacoba the President out of Jacoba Nightfire, born 2nd of the 5th, 93. Jacoba, Almost an Angel. Jacoba, Almost an Angel. Jacoba, Almost an Angel. Jacoba, Almost an Angel. $175, Genroy Gilt-Edged. Owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend, signed by Genroy Edge of Darkness, out of Genroy Pocket Full of Rye, born 8th of the 6th, 93. Genroy Gilt-Edged. Genroy Gilt-Edged. Genroy Gilt-Edged. Genroy Gilt-Edged. $189, Santana Knickerbocker Glory, owned and bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield, signed by Santana Wee Snipter, out of Glenfall Sparring Partner at Santana, on 21st of the 4th, 93. Santana Knickerbocker Glory. Sultana Knickerbocker Glory. Sultana Knickerbocker Glory. $185 Amanzi Future Options for Cherryside, owned by Mr. David Webb, bred by Mrs. Jane Smith. Signed by champion Glenn Paul the Gladiator, out of Amanzi Back to the Future, born 29th of the 5th, 93. Amanzi Future Options for Cherryside. Amanzi Future Options for Cherryside. $145 Hutton Vale High Delight at Carnishu, owned by Mrs. M. Oakley, bred by Mrs. Angela Harper, signed by champion Ty Garth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Hutton Vale Highlight, born 18th of the 5th, 93. Hutton Vale High Delight Carnishu. Hutton Vale High Delight at Carnishu. Hutton Vale High Delight at Carnishu. Hutton Vale High Delight at Carnishu. 128 Corrie Ford Del Amitri, owned and bred by P and L McCoy, signed by Manic Midnight Madness of Hilroy, out of Lady Sarenia Victorious at Corriford, born 13th of the 6th, 93. Corrie Ford Del Amitri. Corrie Ford Del Amitri. Corrie Ford Del Amitri. Corriford Del Amitri. 172 Mossport Magic Moment, owned and bred by Mr. David and Mrs. Lorna Tinney, signed by champion Santanook's Robbie Redcoat, out of Socotra's Sunday Best, born the 17th of the 4th, 93. Mossport Magic Moment. Mossport Magic Moment. Mossport Magic Moment. Mossport Magic Moment. Number 12, Lady Juliet, owned and bred by Mrs. J. Ballantyne, signed by Manic Midnight Madness of Hilroy, out of Alex Val Strawberry Blonde, born 23rd of the 4th, 93, and also entering class 16, Maiden Bitch. Lady Juliet. Lady Juliet.
On his elbows very well.
Lady Juliet. Number 71, Melvix Misha at Marluka, owned by Mr. and Mrs. G. Foley, bred by Mrs. Murray Bell, signed by Melvick Fable out of Melvick Jazz, born 25th of the 4th, 93, Melvix Misha at Marluka. Melvix Misha at Marluka. Melvix Misha at Marluka. '86 Rhythm Sensation of New Lane, owned by Mrs. Marion Granger, bred by Jones. Signed by Champion Private Eye of Blue Pines out of New Lathe Fascination, born 29th of the 3rd, 93. Rhythm Sensation of New Lathe. 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 Number 32, Chippendale First Crack. Owner bred by Mrs. R. Caldwell, signed by Santon Oaks Bobby Bigshot at Chippendale, out of Suzanne Carr Mandy Lifeboat at Blue Camp, on 4th of the 4th, 93. Chippendale First Crack. Chippendale First Crack. Chippendale First Crack. Chippendale First Crack. Chippendale's First Crack. 57, Heidi's Golden Gun. Sorry, Heidi's Golden Gun. Owned by Mr. Davy and Stark, bred by Thompson, signed by Walk On Back to the Future with Socotra, out of Socotra's Naomi, born 20th of the 4th, 93. Heidi's Golden Girl. Heidi's Golden Girl. Heidi's Golden Girl. (152) Hilroy Hot Toddy, owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Sandilands, signed by Melek Midnight Madness of Hilroy, out of Katie Croft Angelique of Hilroy, born 12th of the 6th, 93. Hilroy Hot Toddy. Hilroy Hot Toddy. Hilroy Hot Toddy. Number 15, Melvix Karina. Owned and bred by Mrs. Murray Bell. Signed by Melvix Fable out of the Melvix Jazz. For 25th of the 4th, 93. Melvix Karina. Melvix Karina. Melvix Karina. Melvix Karina. One more day with Socotra. Owned by Ms. Dams Senga Stark and Annette Strachan Abel. Bred by Ms. Dams Annette Strachan and Jenny Whitaker. Signed by Walk On Dutch Courage out of Katie Croft Crumpet at Bucksteps. Born 8th of the 4th, 93. One more day with Socotra. One more day with Socotra. One more day with Socotra. '94 Hutton Vale High Fashion. Owned and bred by Mrs. Angela Harper. Signed by champion Tygar Fasherenk at Seacrest out of Hutton Vale Highlight. Born 18th of the 5th, 93. Hutton Vale High Fashion. Hutton Vale High Fashion. Hutton Vale High Fashion. Hutton Vale High Fashion. Winnewood Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. Kralkar Carmen. Walk On Ulterior Motive. Tonag Moment of Glory. Hilroy Harem Scarum. Taranut Highland Nectar. Mindenwood Sophia of Barbarossa. Jacoba Almost an Angel. Genroy Gilt Edged. Santana Knickerbocker Glory. Amanzi Future Options for Cherryside. Hutton Vale High Delight Garnishu. Corriford Del Amitri. Mossport Magic Moment. Lady Juliet. Melvix Misha at Maluka. Rhythm Sensation of New Lathe. Chippendale First Crack. Heidi's Golden Gun. Hilroy Hot Toddy. And first was Hutton Vale High Fashion. Second, Walk On Ulterior Motive. Third, Winnewood Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. Reserve Taranut Highland Nectar. And BHC, Hilroy Harem Scarum. Taranut Highland Nectar. Winnewood Free Enterprise at Sugarwood. Walk On Ulterior Motive. And once again, first Puppy Bitch was Hutton Vale High Fashion. Now move on to class 15, Junior Bitch, 10 entered, 2 apps. We've seen Langbarn, Lily Langtree of Mindenwood, Glenfall Finale, Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray, Corrida Prima Donna, Walk On Midnight Madness, Caltech Sonata, Bitter Enola Gay Fort Glands End, Broadside Blackberry Park. Now the first one seen in class 15 Junior Bitch was number 31, Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood. owned by Mr. Arthur Butters, bred by Lambie. Signed by Champion Corinne Ryan Dry out of Langbarn Hallucination. Born 11th of the 10th, 92. Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood. Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood. Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood. Number 28, Glenfall Finale. Owned and bred by Mrs. Pam Broughton, signed by Tygarth Jernson at Glenfall, out of Champion Glenfall Wicked Wonder, born 6th of the 12th, 92. Glenfall Finale. Glenfall Finale. Glenfall Finale. Glenfall Finale. Number 6, number 6, Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray. Owned by Mrs. Pam Allen, bred by Mrs. Pat Banks, signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator out of Marvin Moonlight, on 21st of the 11th, 92. Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray. Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray. Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray. Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray. 127, Corrida Prima Donna, owned and bred by Mr. G. McBride. Signed by Trywell Treading the Boards, out of Borstone Amber Nectar, born 7th of the 10th, 92, and also entered in class 16, Maiden Bitch. Corrida Prima Donna. 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 161, Walk On Midnight Madness, owned by Mr. Bobby and Mrs. Alison Strawhorn, bred by Miss Yvonne Miller, signed by Champion Genroy Pop by Cork to Walk On, out of Champion Walk On Smash and Grab, born 8th of the 12th, 92. Walk On Midnight Madness. Walk On Midnight Madness. Walk On Midnight Madness. Walk On Midnight Madness. 166, Caltech Sonata, owned and bred by Mrs. S. Thane, signed by Marbleton Ozone Friendly, out of Love on the Rocks, born 21st of the 1st, 93, and also entered in classes 16 and 22, Maiden Bitch and Special Open Bitch, and being shown by Mr. Brian Watson. Caltech Sonata. Caltech Sonata. Caltech Sonata. Caltech Sonata. Number 30, Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End, owned by L.R. and D.A. Brown and bred by Mr. Andrew and Mrs. Pat Barney. Signed by champion Bitzer Shout and Roll out of Pim's Perfection of Tygarth, on 30th of the 10th, 92. Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End. Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End. Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End. Number 73, Brandside Blackberry Pie, owned by Miss Downs Mary Fox and Roberts, bred by Mrs. Mary Fox, signed by Blairmont Touch of Magic out of Brandside Singing Hinny, on 12th of the 12th, 92, and also entered class 16 Maiden Bitch. Brandside Blackberry Pie. Brandside Blackberry Pie. Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood, Glenfall Finale, Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray, Corrida Prima Donna, Walk on Midnight Madness, Caltech Sonata, Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End, and Brandside Blackberry Pie. First was Glenfall Finale, second Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray, third Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood, reserve Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End, and BHC Walk on Midnight Madness. Bitzer Enola Gay for Gland's End, Langbarn Lily Langtree at Mindenwood, Marvin Moonbeam at Rattray, and once again first junior bitch was Glenfall Finale. Now we move on to class 16 maiden bitch, 14 entered, 5 previously seen and 3 absent. First one we seen in class 16 maiden bitch in number 62, Sules Whatever's Best, owned and bred by Mrs. Sue Drinkwater, signed by champion Bitzer Shout and Roll out of champion Fair Dawn Whatever Next at Sules, on 10th of the 3rd, 93. Sules Whatever's Best. Sules Whatever's Best. Sules Whatever's Best. One 5-4 Tertia High Flyer, owned and bred by Mr. Peter Shillito, signed by Trywell Oyster Catcher at Tertia, out of Glenfall Andromeda at Tertia, born 24th of the 2nd, 93. Tertia High Flyer. Tertia High Flyer. Tertia High Flyer. Tertia High Flyer. One 3-1 Yateb Easy Going, Easy Gone, owned and bred by Mrs. E. MacDonald, signed by champion Santa Noakes Robbie Redcoat, out of Walk On Early Mist at Yateb, on 18th of the 2nd, 93. Yateb Easy Going, Easy Gone. Yateb Easy Going, Easy Gone. Yateb Easy Going, Easy Gone. Number 41, Migura's Chantilly Lace at East Lake, transfer applied for. owned by Mr. D. Caulfield, bred by Mr. Mick and Mrs. Chris Bryan, signed by champion Fairdawn Phineas Fogg, out of Fairdawn Just Me and You, born 12th of the 2nd, 93. Micarus Chantilly Lace at Eastlake, transfer applied for. Micarus Chantilly Lace at Eastlake. Micarus Chantilly Lace at Eastlake. $110, Genroy Jodami at Seacrest, owned by Mrs. Claire Kay, bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend, signed by champion Tygarth Pashereng at Seacrest, out of Genroy Watacorca, 9th of the 3rd, 93. Genroy Jodami at Seacrest. Genroy Jodami at Seacrest. Genroy Jodami at Seacrest. 111, Trywell Miss Lovelace. Owned and bred by Mrs. Angela Kennett, signed by champion Sandon Oaks Robbie Redcoat, out of Secret Romance at Trywell, born 25th of the 2nd, 93. Trywell Miss Lovelace. Trywell Miss Lovelace. Sules Whatever's Best, Tertia High Flyer, Yateb Easy Going, Easy Gone, Micarus Chantilly Lace at Eastlake, Genroy Jodami at Seacrest, Trywell Miss Lovelace. Previously not necessarily in this order is Brandside Blackberry Pie, Corrida Prima Donna, Caltech Sonata, Taranut Highland Nectar, and Lady Juliet. First was Tertia High Flyer, second Sules Whatever's Best, third Genroy Jodami at Seacrest, reserve Trywell Miss Lovelace, and BHC Taranut Highland Nectar, Trywell Miss Lovelace, Genroy Jodami at Seacrest, Sules Whatever's Best, and once again first maiden bitch was Tertia High Flyer. Now move on to class 17, novice bitch. 7 entered, 1 not in catalogue and 2 absent. We've seen Brandside Spinning Jenny, Love on the Rocks, Braxburn Luna Rosa, Genroy What a Picture, Bucksteps Bittersweet, and Takane Blazing Dawn. First one seen class 17 novice bitch, number 72, Brandside Spinning Jenny. Owned and bred by Mrs. Mary Fox, signed by Blairmont Touch of Magic, out of Brandside Singing Hinny, born 12th of the 12th, 92. And also entered in class 18, Tyro Bitch, Brandside Spinning Jenny. Brandside Spinning Jenny. Brandside Spinning Jenny. 167, Love on the Rocks. Owned by Mrs. S. Thane, bred by White, signed by Bucksteps Going for Gold at Glenfall, out of Athol Ebony Abish, born 5th of the 6th, 90. Also entered classes 18 and 22, Tyro Bitch and Special Open Bitch, and being shown by Mrs. Sheila Watson. Love on the Rocks. Love on the Rocks. Love on the Rocks. Love on the Rocks. One, two, four. Braxburn Luna Rose. Bred by Mrs. Jim and Mrs. Joan McLaren, signed by Braxburn Capanicium out of Braxburn Tetra Rosa, born 19th of the 10th, 91. Braxburn Luna Rosa. Braxburn Luna Rosa. Braxburn Luna Rosa. Generally What a Picture. Owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend. Signed by Champion Tygarth Pasharenk of Seacrest out of Generally What a Corker, born 9th of the 3rd, 93. Generally What a Picture. Generally What a Picture. Roy, What a Picture. Roy, What a Picture. Bucksteps Bittersweet, owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Whittaker, signed by Champion Corinna Ryan Dry, out of Bucksteps Easy Virtue, born 12th of the 12th, 92. Bucksteps Bittersweet. Bucksteps Bittersweet. Bucksteps Bittersweet. Bucksteps Bittersweet. $195 to Kane Blazing Dawn. Owned and bred by Miss Anne Ingram, signed by International Champion to Gain Teddy Boy, out of Duquesne Sparkling Spumante, born 22nd of the 10th, 92. Duquesne Blazing Dawn. Duquesne Blazing Dawn. Duquesne Blazing Dawn. Duquesne Blazing Dawn. We've seen Radside Spinning Jenny, Love on the Rocks, Braxburn Luna Rosa, Genroy What a Picture, Bucksteps Bittersweet, Duquesne Blazing Dawn. First was Bucksteps Bittersweet, second Genroy What a Picture, third Duquesne Blazing Dawn, Reserve Brandside Spinning Jenny, and BHC Braxburn Luna Rosa. Brandside Spinning Jenny, Duquesne Blazing Dawn, Genroy What a Picture, and once again first novice pitch was Bug Steps, Bittersweet. We now move on to Class 18, Tyro Bitch. 9 entered, 2 we've seen, 3 absent. We've seen Sules, Whatever Will Be at Manic, Wild Act, Shady Lady of Boxco, Sukol, Bella the Ball, Chippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr, and previously seen Brandside Spinning Jenny and Love on the Rocks. First one we've seen in Class 18, Tyro Bitch, number 50, Sules, Whatever Will Be at Manic, owned by Mrs. Julie Cook, bred by Mrs. Sue Drinkwater. Signed by Champion Bitter Shout and Roll, out of Champion Fair Dawn, Whatever Next at Sules, 1/10 of the 3rd, 93. Sules, Whatever Will Be at a Manic. Sules, Whatever Will Be at a Manic. Sules, Whatever Will Be at Manic. (159) Wild Axe Shady Lady of Bosco, owned by J.N. and S. Smith, bred by Mr. Frank and Mrs. Margaret Wildman, signed by Champion Tonitron All Glory of Wild Axe, out of Wild Axe Lee, born 12th of the 5th, 91. Wild Axe Shady Lady of Boxco. Wild Axe Shady Lady of Boxco. (117) Sukol, Bella the Ball, 100 bred by Mr. Colin Lawrence, side by Champion Carinia Ryan Dry, out of Sukol Allspice Aria, born 4th of the 9th, 92. Sukol, Bella the Ball. Sukol, Bella the Ball. Sukol, Bella the Ball. Sukol, Bella the Ball. Number 34, Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr, owned by Ms. Sandra and Suzanne Carter, bred by Caldwell. Signed by Suzanne Carr, alcoholic, out of Jippendale's Bobby's Hot Shot, born 5th of the 7th, 92. Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr. Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr. Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr. Sules, Whatever Will Be at Manic. Wild Axe Shady Lady of Bosco. Sukol, Bella the Ball. Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr. Previously seen Brandside Spinning Jenny and Love on the Rocks. First was Sukol, Bella the Ball. Second, Sules, Whatever Will Be at Manic. Third, Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr. Reserve, Wild Axe Shady Lady of Boxco. And VHC, Brandside Spinning Jenny. Wild Axe Shady Lady of Boxco. Jippendale, Carmen, collected by Suzanne Carr. Sules, Whatever Will Be at Manic. And once again first, Tyro Bitch with Sukol, Bella the Ball. Now move on to Class 19, Postgraduate Bitch, 13 entered, 2 absent. Minnerwood Martini Bianca for Lomani. Sampay, Dusky Beauty. Chippendale's Hot Gossip at Harmon. Carmandine Toppy Nose. Santes Smiles Ahead. Sampay Heidi Ann at Alcomar. Omar Ari in Gold. Walk on Rough and Tumble. Kilroy Happy Hooker, Parthane's Highland Park, and Romancing the Stone for Yosemite. And the first one seen in class 19 postgraduate bitch was number 80, Mindenwood Martini Bianco for Low Marley. Owned by Mrs. Lily Goodwin, bred by Mrs. Debbie Thieker, signed by Mindenwood Dirty Harry out of Pretty Girl Friday at Mindenwood, born 7th of the 10th, 91, and also entered in class 20 limit bitch, Mindenwood Martini Bianco for Low Marley. Mindenwood Martini Bianco for Low Marley. 100 Sampay Dusky Beauty, owned and bred by Mr. Ralph and Mrs. Susan Huntley, signed by champion Glenn Paul the Gladiator, out of Brand's theme song at Sampay, born 18th of the 9th, 92. Sampay Dusky Beauty. Sampay Dusky Beauty. Sampay Dusky Beauty. (193) Jippendale Hot Gossip at Armor, owned by Mrs. Maureen Ragg, bred by Caldwell, signed by Santanoak's Bobby Big Shot at Jippendale, out of Santanoak's Sabrina's Son, born 25th of the 5th, 92. Chippendale's Hot Gossip at Harmore. Chippendale's Hot Gossip at Harmore. Chippendale's Hot Gossip at Harmore. 141 Carmen Dean Toffee Nosed, owned by CD and Elmore, bred by Moncur, signed by champion Tonitron All Glory of Wild Axe, out of Abbey Thorn Midnight Caller at Carmen Dean, born 13th of the 6th, 91, and also entered class 22, Special Open Bitch. Carmen Dean Toffee Nose. Carmen Dean Toffee Nose. Carmen Dean Toffee Nose. (22) Santes Smiles Ahead, owned and bred by Mr. and Mrs. Bradbury, signed by Bucksteps Going for Gold at Glenfall, out of Blue Cap In for the Kill at Santes, born 24th of the 8th, 92. Santes Smiles Ahead. Santes Smiles Ahead. Santes Smiles Ahead. Santes Smiles Ahead. 54 Sampay Heidi Ann at Alkmaar, owned by AJ and M Cowan, bred by Mr. Ralph and Mrs. Susan Huntley, signed by champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Brand's theme song at Sampay, born 18th of the 9th, 92. Sampay Heidi Ann at Alkmaar. Sampay Heidi Ann at Alkmaar. Sampay Heidi Ann at Alkmaar. 106, Omar Murray in gold, owned by S. Johnson, bred by Chippendale. Side by champion Corinne Ryan Dry, out of Elizabeth Middleham Jewel, born 24th of the 4th, 92. Also entering classes 20 and 21, limit pitch and open pitch. Omar Murray in gold.
It's broken.
Omar Murray in gold. Omar Murray in gold. 137, Walk On, Rough and Tumble, owned and bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, signed by Walk On Dutch Courage, out of Walk On Monopoly, born 29th of the 3rd, 92. Walk On, Rough and Tumble, shown by Mrs. Jean Hardy. Walk On, Rough and Tumble. Walk On, Rough and Tumble. Walk On, Rough and Tumble. $150, Hilroy Happy Hooker, owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Sandilands, signed by champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Langdorf Satin and Lace of Hilroy, born 6th of the 9th, 92, and also entered in class 22, special open pitch. Hilroy Happy Hooker. Hilroy Happy Hooker. Hilroy Happy Hooker. Hilroy Happy Hooker. Number 2, Parthanes Highland Park, owned and bred by Mr. Arthur Ainsworth, side by champion Tiger Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Le Creme Stylish Move at Parthane, born 11th of the 5th, 92, Parthanes Highland Park. Parthanes Highland Park. Parthanes Highland Park. Parthanes Highland Park. $184, Romancing the Stone for Yosimar, owned by Mr. Bryan and Mrs. Sheila Watson, bred by Harvey, signed by Bonaire B. Bilanger of Marbleton, out of Yosimar Sweet Painted Lady, on the 2nd of the 6th, 92. Romancing the Stone for Yosimar. Romancing the Stone for Yosimar. Romancing the Stone for Yosimar. Mindenwood Martini Bianco for Lomali. Sampay Dusky Beauty. Chippendale Hot Gossip at Harmore. Carmandine Toffee Nose, Santes Smiles Ahead, Sanfei Heidi Ann at Alkmaar, Omar Murray in Gold, Walk On Rough and Tumble, Hilroy Happy Hooker, Parthane's Highland Park, Romancing the Stone for Yosimar. First was Chippendale's Hot Gossip at Harmore, second Sanfei Dusky Beauty, third Santes Smiles Ahead, reserve Walk On Rough and Tumble, and VHC Parthane's Highland Park. Walk On Rough and Tumble, Santes Smiles Ahead, Sanfei Dusky Beauty, and once again first postgraduate bitch was Chippendale Hot Gossip at Harmore. Now move on to Class 20 Limit Bitch. 16 entered, 9 absent. Time to Dance at Manic, Walk On Golden Delicious, Walk On It's Crunchy, Sules Whatever Goes to Bitsa, Teal Top That, Ginny Brooks Jezebel, Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau. And the first one to be seen in Class 20 Limit Bitch is number 51, Time to Dance at Manic, owned by Mrs. Julie Cook, bred by Mr. Mick and Mrs. Jean Harding. Sold by Sules Whatever You Want for Manic, out of Once Upon a Time at Trinarca, born 31st of the 7th, 92. Time to Dance at Manic. Time to Dance at Manic. Time to Dance at Manic. '98. Walk On Golden Delicious, owned by Mr. A. Hooman and Miss A. McLachlan, bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, signed by Bucksteps Going for Gold at Glenfall, out of Walk On Black Satin, born 19th of the 3rd, 91. Also entered Class 22, Special Open Bitch, Walk On Golden Delicious. Walk On Golden Delicious. Walk On Golden Delicious. Walk On Golden Delicious. One, 3, 6. Walk On It's Crunchy, owned and bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, signed by Champion Glenfall Gladiator, out of Champion Walk On Smashed Again, born 27th of the 6th, 91. Walk On It's Crunchy. Walk On It's Crunchy. Walk On It's Crunchy. Walk On It's Crunchy. One, 7, 8. Sules Whatever Goes to Bitsa, owned by Mr. Andrew and Mrs. Pat Varney, bred by Mrs. Sue Drinkwater, signed by Champion Bitsa Shout and Roll, out of Champion Fair Dawn Whatever Next of Sules, born 19th of the 12th, 91. Sules Whatever Goes to Bitsa. Sules, whatever goes, to Bitzer. Sules, whatever goes, to Bitzer. .108, Teal top that, owned and bred by Mr. Tim Jones, side by champion Thomas from All Glory of Wild Axe, out of Bashful Belinda from Teal, for the 10th of the 5th, 91, Teal top that. 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 .26, Ginny Brooks Jezebel, owned and bred by Mrs. Wendy Brooks, side by champion Tonatron True Glory, out of Revluck Future Treasure of Ginny Brooks, born 14th of the 1st, 92, Ginny Brooks Jezebel. Ginny Brooks Jezebel. Ginny Brooks Jezebel. Ginny Brooks Jezebel. .104, Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau, owned by Mr. David James, bred by Mrs. Claire Kay, side by Rustar Play for Pleasure, out of Porth Pearl Diver at Seacrest, born 26th of the 6th, 92, and being shown by Mr. Philip Greenway. Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau. Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau. Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau. Time to Dance at Manic. Walk on Golden Delicious. Walk on It's Crunchy. Sules Whatever Goes to Bitzer. Teal Top That. Ginny Brooks Jezebel. Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau. First was Time to Dance at Manic. Second, Walk On It's Crunchy. Third, Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau. Reserve Sules Whatever Goes to Bitzer. VHC Ginny Brooks Jezebel. Sules Whatever Goes to Bitzer, Seacrest Sassafras at Cointreau, Walk On It's Crunchy, and once again first limit bid was Time to Dance at Manic. Class 21 open bitch, 3 entered, 1 absent. Champion Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak. And champion Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme. First one we've seen in class 21 open bitch is number 181, champion Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak, owned by Mr. Ivor and Mrs. Marion Ward Davis, Miss Julie Brown and Mr. Tim Hutchins, and bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw, signed by champion Renkless Flying Scotchman of Woniwak out of General Popsicle for Belmont, born 30th of the 9th, 91, Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak. 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 Number 42, champion Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme, owned by Mr. Joe and Mrs. Christine Chadwick, bred by Miss Sue Harvey, signed by champion Santon Oaks Robbie Redcoat, out of Fair Dawn, This and That, born 20th of the 9th, 90. Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme. Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme. Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme. Champion Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak. And champion Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme. First was champion Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak. Second, champion Fair Dawn, Easy Lover at La Creme. And once again, first open bitch was champion Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak. Class 22, special open bitch, 7 entered, all previously seen. Tonag, Moment of Glory. Comandine, Toffee Nose. Love on the Rocks. Caltech, Sonata, sorry. Walk on, Golden Delicious. Terranut, Highland Nectar. Once again, Gilroy, Happy Hooker. Tonag, Moment of Glory. Carmandine, Toffee Nose. Love on the Rocks. Caltech, Sonata. Walk on, Golden Delicious. And Terranut, Highland Nectar. First was Terranut, Highland Nectar. Second, Walk on, Golden Delicious. Third, Hillroy, Happy Hooker. Reserve, Carmandine, Toffee Nose. And BHC, Caltech Sonata. Carmandine, Toffee Nose. Hillroy, Happy Hooker. Walk on, Golden Delicious. And once again, first special open bitch was Terranut, Highland Nectar. Class 23, special solid colour bitch, 3 entered, 2 absent. Previously seen, Drum Herc and a leader. Once again, Drum Herc and a leader. First, class 23, special solid colour bitch was Drum Herc and a leader. Now move on to unbeaten bitches. Champion Romero, Scotch Mist of Woniwak, open bitch. Time to Dance at Manic, limit bitch. Jippendale Hot Gossip at Harmore, postgraduate bitch. Souk Hall Bell of the Ball, tyro bitch. Bug Steps Bittersweet, novice bitch. Tertia High Flyer Maiden Bitch, Glenfall Finale Junior Bitch, Hutton Vale High Fashion Puppy Bitch, and Tygarth Pink Champers Minor Puppy Bitch. Tygarth Pink Champers, Hutton Vale High Fashion, Glenfall Finale, Tertia High Flyer, Bucksteps Bittersweet, Sukol Belle of the Ball, Chippendale Hot Gossip at Harmore, Time to Dance at Manic, Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak. Time to Dance at Manic, Chippendale Hot Gossip at Harmore, Sukol Belle of the Ball, Bucksteps Bittersweet, Tertia High Flyer, Glenfall Finale, Hutton Vale High Passion, and Tygarth Pink Champers. First selection are Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak, once again winner of Open Bitch. Time to Dance at Manic, winner of Limit Bitch. Glenfall Finale, winner of a Junior Bitch. Bucksteps Bittersweet, winner of a Novice Bitch. Bucksteps Bittersweet, Glenfall Finale, Time to Dance at Manic, and Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak. Time to Dance at Manic, Glenfall Finale, Bucksteps Bittersweet. Final two, Bitch CC is between Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak and Bucksteps Bittersweet. Once again, this is with a Bitch Challenge Certificate. Bucksteps Bittersweet and Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak. Bitch CC goes to Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak. I believe it is her 12th. And Bitch Reserve CC goes to Bucksteps Bittersweet. Once again, Bitch CC, Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak, Bitch Reserve CC, Bucksteps Bittersweet. Bitch CC, Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak, and Bitch Reserve CC, Bucksteps Bittersweet. Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak and Bucksteps Bittersweet. Now the best of in show is between Genroy Edge of Darkness, Dog CC winner, and Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak, Bitch CC winner. The best in show. Once again, best in shows between Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak and Genroy Edge of Darkness. Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak and the Genroy Edge of Darkness. This is the best in show at the Scottish Boxer Club. Best in show goes to Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak, and reserve best in show goes to Genroy Edge of Darkness. Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak's 12th ticket and 7th best in show of League Best of Breed. Champion Romero Scotch Mist of Wuniwak, best in show Scottish Boxer Club, reserve best in show Genroy Edge of Darkness. Now for best puppy we have Hutton Vale High Command Seacrest, Hutton Vale High Fashion, and Tygarth Pink Champers. Tygarth Pink Champers with a minor puppy bitch. Hutton Vale High Fashion, winner of puppy bitch. And Hutton Vale High Command Seacrest, winner of puppy dog. Hutton Vale High Command Seacrest, winner of puppy dog, and dog reserve CC gets best puppy in show. Once again, best puppy in show is Hutton Vale High Command and Seacrest. Puppy dog winner, dog reserve CC winner, and best puppy in show at the Scottish Boxer Club. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest.